Hey everyone, welcome back to the 12 Palaces. And we pretty much just picked up the hookshot in the last part. And we're gonna pick up some goodies now that we have the hookshot. And honestly, even when a routine playthrough, I would recommend doing this because the boss of the Spirit Palace is actually very difficult. At least with only a white sword. And actually, I haven't even gone here after levels 4 and 5 because, try to hold on without it. And now we can pick up all the goodies from those 3 levels. Alright, so let's start to the right, and usually this is the first level of the group of 3. So this one you need your bow, or bow and arrow, and we get a giant wallet. Alright, that lets us hold 999 rupees now, and honestly I never really stepped into the 500 mark, so it's not a major issue there. And going to the left, this requires the hammer. And this nets you the red candle. And again, not the most useful thing, so, easily could get by without this thing. We might as well pick it up, just for collection. Complete an item list. And then the upper path is usually the third of the 3. So in this case, you need your hookshot. And this is well worth coming back to get. This is why I kind of recommend, leaving the Spirit Palace and coming back here. Red ring, that's actually going to be really helpful. And I'm not going to go up because that just leads to the last cluster of 3 levels. And you do get some pretty good stuff from there as well, so once we get some of the items from the next levels, we'll go back and scoop that stuff up. Okay, so red ring. So this already ups our ability to tank through stuff. Alright, so we're actually gonna go pick up some goodies. Let's start with this corner. Make sure you've bought the power bracelet. If you find this one suspicious rock, you can push that aside and get some free money. So I'll take all that free money. This place is where you get potions. And pretty cheap prices, 35 and 55 for the red, and then a single heart, which I don't know why you need to buy that because there's a fairy fountain right next to you. But we will buy the red potion. It gives us some extra insurance to work with. And we're actually gonna come on back down here. Alright, so the first place is another rock. So you can push that aside and get more money. Alright, another 200 rupees. So you really shouldn't have to worry so much about money, like being short on cash, because, I mean, look at that, it's two 200s right there. And we're already putting our giant wallet to use. And you can get into this place with the hammer. And this is where you can buy your magic shield. Yeah, you have to wait this long to get a magic shield. And no point in buying the potions because you just found a shop that was cheaper. So let's buy the magic shield. Now, I don't know if this is something with maybe just ZC 2.5, but when you, after you buy a magic shield, like when you attack or use like items and stuff, look at this, it's like, look at it, you don't even see Link anymore. It's like a little tiny glitch right there. Luckily it doesn't affect anything. The play still is exactly the same. So that's just kind of a minor bug. Because I think the old ZC version didn't have this problem. I think the newer ones do. So I'm using the 2.5 version. Alright, so we are now going to go back and actually finish off level 2. Now, no, you don't need the red ring to get through this place. Honestly, even the blue ring would be enough. Blue ring would be more enough to get through this place. Yeah, but I figure since you're in this area, you might as well just, leave this for later and then scoop up the... just finish off this level. Like, convenient. Alright, so you pick up the map. That kind of... I guess that's supposed to look like a snake or something like that. Maybe a worm. Now, I don't know if these are trebles or not. Not that it matters because the hammer takes him out instantly. Okay, now I know there are some troubles in this room. I'm gonna use the hammer because that's a guaranteed knockout. Now this is gonna look really easy now. Honestly, you could just beat this level on your initial playthrough. I mean, you don't have to wait this long to beat this level. I just did it because it's convenient. And that I can hold this extra cash. So even though I have some extra keys, and again, I want to spare those 2 keys. Remember, it's 1-to-1 with keys. Yeah, I mean, this really should be a big issue because look at this, it's just like basic enemies. So, pick up this simple key. And again, this level's kind of a joke right now. So it shouldn't take too much longer to just kind of plow through this place. Okay, this room you actually have to push this block, so it's not the one you're tempted to push. It's actually the one right there. Picking up extra cash. Yeah, this is kind of an odd little graphic glitch. Link kind of vanishes for that moment when he's using an item. I haven't figured out how to correct that thing, but you know, it doesn't affect the gameplay, so I'm just like, whatever. Alright, we got a pair of Aqua Mentis. Obviously a total joke right now. I can block the fireballs. Alright, so picking up this Triforce piece you probably should have picked up a long time ago. Whatever. Got the piece of the Triforce and, you know, we can go on our way. I'm just scooping up whatever money I can find. Alright, so kind of have to go into the opposite end of the map right now. So this might take a little while to get over there. And no real fast way to do this, so just gonna have to take the long raft ride again. So there's not a lot of stuff to pick up in this part. I think there's only like a couple more items before I go into level 7. And again, the benefit of getting all those 200s, you're actually gonna need some amount of money. Alright. We're just gonna kind of make a beeline up. There was one spot a little bit to the north that you need to, actually a few spots, but this is our first one. And I don't know why you can't cross the 2 units of water, but anyway. This is where you can, you actually buy your magical sword. And just kind of read the description carefully. There's a nice little benefit with this. You can shoot sword beams as long as you have at least half your health. So, very few quests that do this, because most of the time you have to be at full health to be able to use sword beams. This one allows you to use sword beams as long as you have at least half your health. So it'll give you a lot more flexibility to work with. In fact, I don't think any of the quests I've played so far have that. Has that property. There's one quest on my to-do list that does have that, but I'm not going to get to that quest for a long time. But it's very nice to be able to, you know, even if you take a lot of damage, you can still use sword beams. Alright, so you want to kind of work around this maze a little bit. Get to this corner, and there's a piece of heart sitting there. So just kind of make that loop around. And luckily level 7 isn't that far away. It's actually right here, right in this corner. So it's nice and tucked away in this corner. So yeah, you notice that even if I don't have full health, I'm still shooting sword beams. So that's again, very nice property that you can actually still use sword beams at less than full health. Alright, so here is level 7, the Ice Palace. And we're gonna probably just take a break here, and next part we will at least do part of this level. And we'll see how much time we have. Maybe we can do the part of the next level as well. Alright, see you guys later.